6 months ago, we left the busy, bright lights of Bangkok behind and we moved here. We are about an hour and 15 minutes from the center of Bangkok right now, but this is obviously very different. We wanted to be closer to nature, and right now we are living in this beautiful beachside condo. But are we happy with our decision to leave Bangkok? Do we regret leaving Bangkok? Are we considering going back? Should you consider leaving the big city, moving about an hour away and enjoying a completely different kind of lifestyle too? So why did we leave Bangkok in the first place? Because Bangkok's a great city. It's a dream city for most people. And when we moved there, we did see it as a long-term move. In a car is neither a big deal nor a small deal. When you suddenly have that level of freedom to explore Thailand, you realize that whilst travel here is easy and convenient, so much that you don't get to see. And we found that every single weekend we were leaving the city to get out, to explore, to see new things. And what we found during those trips was that there are so many areas outside of the city that are equally, if not more, livable than Bangkok. Peaceful areas that don't have the crazy traffic, the noise, the hectic crowds everywhere. We were not tied to Bangkok, and seeing as our contract was coming up, we started to look at options outside of the city. We did look at places further afield. Rayong is an area that I've spoken about on this channel a lot, probably my favorite area this side of Thailand. Right now, we thought this was the perfect balance. Easy access to the city and everything the city has to offer, but also we have that peaceful lifestyle, that escape. We can get away from everything and we can also explore much more easily than we previously could. One thing I will never get bored of in this condo is the view, not just on this side, but on this side too. Our room is facing this way. The sun does rise over the mountains behind me, but coming here in the evening with my family, watching a beautiful sunset, playing in the pool, you can't get bored of that. Of course, other condos have other types of views. Bangkok has some incredible condos with some incredible views of the city. But to us, being able to experience this type of view, this type of sunset every evening from this beautiful rooftop infinity pool is something that in most countries would not be possible unless you were a millionaire. So we feel super lucky every time we're up here and every time we get to experience that. Now, there is another beautiful pool down here on the 6th floor, much more relaxing, much more communal, but those features you find everywhere. The features that really stood out to us about this place was the gym, and the reason is because gyms out here in Thailand are surprisingly pricey compared to what they are back home. You're looking at about 2,000 baht minimum for a decent gym. So to have a gym that would qualify as your main gym in the condo, not only is it the height of convenience, but it's also going to save you a little bit of money too. It's not all as idyllic as it seems though, guys. Yes, this is a beachside condo. Yes, there is a private beach. And for the first month or so of us living here, it was beautiful. The water was clear. We would swim or paddle in it pretty much every single day. But then, I don't know the science. I don't know if the tides change or the currents change or it's something to do with the seasons, but something did change and this water became a little bit dirtier. It's not a problem, it was just not what we would want to be going swimming in. It was still nice visually, but in terms of fully enjoying it, swimming in the ocean every day, that was no longer on the cards. And more recently, what we have been noticing is a whole lot of this. I believe you call this a low tide, and with the water so far out on most beaches, I think it makes for a nice wide beach. I don't really want to go walking in that personally. So it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but as I say, we've got 2 swimming pools up there. So despite having this beachside condo, despite having this beautiful, well-maintained, very pretty beach at our disposal, We don't actually use it that much. People talk about not using facilities in the condos. This beach, we haven't used anywhere near as much as we thought we would. The pools and the gym, that is definitely a different story. To summarize this, guys, we are really happy here, and if you are looking for a more peaceful lifestyle, you don't want to be a million miles away from the city. Of course, the airport as well, we're only 45 minutes away from the airport here, which is important to consider if you enjoy traveling around Thailand, traveling around Asia, etc. We are really happy here. The only time where we miss Bangkok is days where the weather's not great. It's actually super crazy humid today. I'm literally sweating as I record this for you guys, so please subscribe and like the video for this sacrifice. I'm just joking. The weather's not ideal. There isn't that much to do around here. This is a lifestyle for people who enjoy being outside. We like hiking, we like exploring, we like going to the beaches. There's beachside parks just over my shoulder there in Sriracha. 2 beaches and a mountain viewpoint just down the road there in Bang Sen area. Plenty to do here when the weather is nice. When the weather isn't nice, you don't have that abundance of shopping malls to escape the rain or escape the humidity. You don't have as many museums, as many indoor options like you do in any city. In those cases, we do sometimes drive into Bangkok, and like I say, usually it's an hour into the centre, and then you've got to deal with the traffic from there, just like you would if you were living in the city centre itself. So yeah, if you're searching for that more peaceful lifestyle out here with good proximity to the city, to the airport, etc., it does exist. One thing I will say that I mentioned in the condo tour video that I did when I first moved here is we didn't find this advertised anywhere in English. My wife was actually looking at another condo not a million miles away from here. She found that in Thai listing, and then that agent told us about this place, and when we finally did search, we did find some listings, but they were all in Thai and they were all really difficult to come across. Don't know if that's to do with the type of people they're trying to attract here, but if you've got a Thai friend, a Thai wife, a Thai lover, then maybe it is worth asking them to have a look for you, because I do believe there are so many more options when you can search in both Thai and English. Short and sweet today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video, found it insightful. If you've got any questions about this condo or anything that I might be able to help you with, drop them in the comments down below. I'm always happy to help, and if not, I'm happy to ask my wife if she can help you too. So if you've got any small requests, small queries, drop them down below and I'll see what I can do. Have a nice day, my friends, and until the next one, bye bye.